10 years ago, before dinosaurs stopped ruling the face of the earth, when the internet was new and young, and when an iPod was just someone who named Pod who was talking to himself. iPod. Okay. I was working as a janitor in the basement of a building over at SUU. Okay. My first day on the job, I'd been given a pair of keys and a challenge. Go forth and clean toilets. I accepted it bravely and went forth. So, 4 a.m., I'm there, I'm sleepy. I have dragged myself out of bed. And I begin my job. My job starts off with emptying trash. So, the hallways are lit up, but every single classroom is dark. It is completely quiet and a little eerie. So I'm pushing my trash bins. Squeaky wheel, always had. I stop, I stick in my key, I turn it, open the door, grab the trash, dump it out, notice a half-eaten candy bar, think about eating it, but say, no, that's gross, and shut the door, move on to the next classroom. So, this is going on for a little bit, then I turn a corner, go down a certain hall, open a key, take the trash, shut the door, go on, open the door, and there's a pair of feet attached to blue jeans and blood, and I scream like a little girl. Okay? I see a person there and blood. I jump back, I scream, very high pitch, I think I was communicating with bats or something, and I start booking. I'm running. I'm out of there, okay? I like, go. I reach the door, and I begin to think better of things. I decide to go back and see if I can render first aid, or first, something, call someone, do something. So I'm walking back. I'm like, be calm, I'm cool with it, I'm fine, cool, calm. Okay, go back. First thing I notice on the door, Criminal Science Lab. I'm not quite sure what a criminal science lab was, at least not at the time. I go back into the room, I turn on the lights, and there is a dummy in the floor with a knife in his chest and paint, red paint all around him. It's a crime scene laboratory, okay? So at the beginning of every month, they change around the crime scene. And the dummy I affectionately began to call Bob, was killed in a variety of gruesome ways. He would be pinned to the wall with a large, sharp metal owie. He hung himself once. I bumped into his feet. Let's see. He had been shot several times. They had these little stickers that looked like bullet holes, and they'd put them in there, and students would have to go in and analyze the angles of the bullet holes and figure out from where he was shot and all of that. The years go by, and it is my turn to move on with my life, and my turn to train my replacement. 4 a.m., I meet him, say, okay, let's get started. First thing we do is we empty trash. So we start emptying trash again. We finally reach a certain hallway, and I say, can you do me a favor? Can you go down and empty the trash from all of these classrooms? I'm going to run off, and I'm going to check toilet paper inventory in the bathrooms, or something like that. So I go off, he goes down. I don't go off, I actually kind of hide in the corner, and I'm peeking, and he's unlocking the first door, and he grabs the trash, dumps it, sees a candy bar, thinks better of it, puts it down, moves on to the next room. He opens the door. I scream, oh, someone's died! Oh, no, someone killed! I freak out.
And he goes, what in the world?
He jumps back! He goes, ah! In his big flight backwards, the other trash can that he's been squeaking around goes in. Okay, it hits the ground, and he runs. And despite the fact that I had been riding my bicycle 3 miles to work every day, to school, because I was going to SU at the time, I could not catch up with him. He was booking it. And I did not see him till later that afternoon. I'm off to a class can't remember what class. He walks up to me, punches me in the shoulder. It was a dummy! Very upset.